always find that if you shut it with one window, they don't latch. When you shut it with two hands, they perform much better. If you want to put a little bit of pressure and shut those, reason being is there's a channel that must sit, right in this area here. You have a 1-year parts warranty on the windows, and you have a 5-year leak protection through through Pulte, and then another 5-year through the manufacturer on seal.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I hope you like. I'm not going to remember all this, so I'm
Yeah,
recording.
We're
Sorry.
gonna give you all this. We'll give all this paperwork to you in writing. It's just
Okay.
just initial FYI. You have a ceiling fan overhead, so ceiling fan pre-wire, 3 switches. So 2 of them are going to be for that ceiling fan. One, say the light, the blades, and then the third one's going to be for the switch receptacle within the room, so that when you have a lamp or whatnot within the room, that it's going to control that. So.
Do we need to buy it? So, okay, so we can just buy like regular fan with a light. And it'll be fine. Okay,
Yep.
perfect.
Yep, I always recommend that you buy a fan, light fixtures that shine down. So if you shine a light fixture up, what you're going to see is the critical lighting condition on a drywall finish. And
Yeah.
You know, the best is to shine lights downward. Okay.
Yeah.
Love the fireplace option. I'm sure y'all are ecstatic about having that.
We actually.
Who wanted it more?
Well, I actually didn't want it. I was just like, we live in South Carolina. He was like, but Christmas, but Santa, the children. I was like, they'll learn.
Right. No, these are amazing units. So fire them up.
Really hard
It'll
time
have a little
explaining
bit
how
of,
Santa gets in
condensation, which is very
behind
nice.
that chimney.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess because that part's gonna be covered, but what I'm gonna do is walk up and flip the switch.
Yep.
It's like, big Santa.
I'll tell you, you will love it though. When on our cold days, or a few cold days,
Yeah.
when you turn on that fireplace, after about 15 minutes, there's a blower that circulates, so it starts to circulate that area.
She had it on the
and
model,
really does.
and it was nice. He loved that.
We know that there's no drywall
really
here,
helps.
so that insulation performs at its best capacity when it is encapsulated on all 6 sides, outside, front, side, top, bottom. So we put this T-ply in here to make sure that we're encapsulating that, so that you don't get excess drafting or anything coming through, fighting the acclimated air you're trying to put within your home. So.
And the spot where the grill lines come out, is that still on the part where it's concrete blowed, or is that gonna be like just a bit beyond it?
So for the gas line,
Yeah, because
right there, it's actually inside of the concrete.
okay, yeah, because I was just trying to figure out if the grill would be on the concrete or off.
Yeah. Those are
Okay.
awesome. Yeah, those are awesome to have.
Yeah, her dad had one at their old house, and it was just amazing. Just walked over, click it, and never had to go get propane. I'm like,
He always makes Frankenstein houses. There was never a time growing up where we didn't have some kind of construction going on in the house.
Love the natural light, outdoor space, outdoor area there. So when it's not, when it's not the bug season, hang out here. When it's buggy, you get to go into the screen lanai. So.
so we spend a lot of time out on the screen for it.
Yeah, low maintenance. I love this metal track series. I really do. Especially, if you're like me, you have a dog.
Oh yeah, not too.
Yeah, have a dog, and they've got this nice rubber bead right here that you can loosen and tighten the screen. So if a dog were to run through a screen, it's not the end of the world. You fix it up. It's low maintenance. You don't have to rip off the wood on some other types of installs they have out there. You've got the rubber gasket.
That's
So.
nice.
We've installed all these. We're very, very big. We are very big on Q&As, quality inspection. So after we complete installs, we walk with the crews. We do that with all the installs that really go within your home: drywall, trim, cabinetry, siding. We meet with all the vendors out here with their crews, and we walk the house and go through all of the quality inspection items. And they're not going to get paid until those items are complete. That's the initial. They get paid, and then at the end we do a all-in-all inspection of the home, top to bottom. Top to bottom, it's kind of cyclical. You'll see the house get cleaned, you'll think we're going to deliver it to you, and then we've got worker bees just in and out of the house, and just really tightening it up. So we call that the fine-tuning process. Just all the adjustments that need to be had after the HVAC gets turned on.
It looks like it's frowning a little bit on the left bottom.
Yeah, it is. Exactly. And that's exactly what we would be pointing out on that inspection. That's not something we would accept. So no,
Okay.
absolutely not. That J channel, this has to get cut shorter, and this J needs lifted up. So. We don't caulk these joints. I know we've been asked in the past, but with this vinyl, it expands and contracts from the heat.
Yeah.
That is something you do not want to caulk, because that's going to be a continuous maintenance I
You're
do
gonna
not
have
want.
voids to that all day
Yeah,
long.
if you didn't get a chance to see the drainage plan on your home, it is bar none the best in the business. Typar, the tape we use, the laps that we do is bar none the best in the business. And you can kind of see how the laps are shown there by the darker.
We've been coming out
areas.
to visit, and we get photos almost daily from the gentleman across the street, Dave.
Yeah,
He even
really
took a
funny.
picture of the family and put a tie-dye retro background. He cropped out the house and put like a big old tie-dye background in there. So he's funny as all get out. But
So y'all met some friends out here so far?
well, we met Dave. He just kind of putts around, minds his own business, but still is uber friendly. He just wants to take your picture. He said he's taken about 800 pictures of that house, and we came out here around a little bit before Christmas and opened up a Christmas present for each other out here. I think it was like one of our first trips out here. It's like our 1 year anniversary, but we took a picture of his house because every time he sends me photos, it says your house today, and so I sent him pictures that said your house today, and he was just like, I've got some.
I've walked into that house before, and he'll just have a chair set up in there, and he'll just be sitting in there, looking around his house.
Yeah, he said he can't wait.
He's a trip.
I've always
Yeah.
wanted to make a
Family's great.
scrapbook. I've always wanted to be able to have the ability to make a scrapbook for y'all, so that when you're done, you can just flip through those.
Yeah,
pictures.
he's done it
That's
for
great
us.
to hear that you have those photos, because you wouldn't believe how many people do build a home and they're just so disconnected from it.
Yeah.
Which is to each their own, but it's great to see that y'all have that involvement.
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't be able to get out here as often, but he'll just send me the photos. And I mean, normally I don't have time to say much, but woohoo!
Yeah.
I mean, really, we both work about like 50 hours during the week at least. So it's kind of just a woohoo, thanks, Dave!
Yeah.
And it's your house
Are
today.
these just the outlets, or is this one of the
One's
ones
an outlet and
ones for the cable? I think.
The best way to open them is not even necessarily.
And then that
wrapped around
orange
the
tubey
side.
thingy goes in there. That's for the line, the cable, for the.
Correct. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. You get your coax, your plug. And I have to show you something. So this
Yeah,
clip
I mean,
you
once I
pulled
get
out,
it
you can
out.
run the cable through there, and you can shut this door. So just
That's the way to go.
Yeah.
So this is sealing it right now, and this is for the plug. When you
That's
plug it in.
it.
I mean, that's pretty far.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we like to
It's
put
pretty
TVs
light.
down here.
It's
Stuff
on
here,
front.
stuff here, so.
Yeah, right whenever
Armature
he's staying there, I
doors,
can see
so
the
that's a very
dogs
high
going
quality
straight
door
through. I saw
there.
you a bunch
Temporary
of, the
construction,
string lights out here, and I think
for
we're upstairs in our bedroom. I saw a real cute idea where they had just 2 chandeliers over the nightstands, like little mini chandeliers versus lamps, because it clears up all the room on them.
That's a great idea.
And it's like a warm little fancy look. I had to do that too. No, other than the frowny thing, and we just covered that, so we're good. And then we were, y'all might be able to help. Yeah, my dad kind of did like a preemptive walk because we were trying to figure out about how much fencing we're going to need. And he's estimated about 200 feet. Does that sound about right? Because I had to just kind of point, like, I think that might be our property line.
What we really have
I
to
can
do is
print
pull up the
a
plot plan.
plan for you.
Okay, yeah, I think we've got the copy. If that was the thing that we were looking at in our initial meeting,
Yeah.
then we've got it.
Yep, it has a dimension on the back line for you on that.
If you've got the contract, it would probably be the last document in there.
We actually ran out and didn't bring it. We had a massage scheduled on the way here. Yeah, that's the one.
So 71 feet along the rear. And then
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna give me to the house, it's not. Just have to check what it is to the property line. But you do have a drainage easement, so please know that it is highly encouraged, and you're not gonna wanna hear it, but it is highly encouraged to line up the fence 10 feet inside the property. You
Okay.
can absolutely put the fence in the drainage easement, but please know that if there was anything that needed to be done in that area, that they would literally demo. the
Yeah,
fence
yeah,
out the
that's
back.
yeah. No, we
So-
don't want to have to put it up a couple times because it's another 10 grand. We don't want to drop
Yeah.
again at least.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Okay. So,
All right,
yeah,
cool.
That's fine.
that helps.
Thank you, Jonathan. So you're gonna have the bark flooring in here. You're gonna have the sarsaparilla cabinets. We're gonna pop a direct vent to the outside for you, so they just have to come and cut that cap in. But the sarsaparilla cabinetry with the Carmel Fantasy granite countertops with the stainless appliances. So that is too cool. I love the way this lays out. I really do. I've seen this plan, built this plan plenty of times to see how it's really shook out. I built it down in Carolina Bay quite a few times.
Yeah, we got to walk the other one that's in this neighborhood like a week before they closed. Is whenever we came up with my parents, so we got to walk in and see it. And we can't wait to see ours because we maybe went a little bit above with some options, but we're
That's good. You put them
Yeah.
in now, so you don't have to remodel
If they
your
make
house.
you happy, you didn't go above.
yeah.
That's pretty much how he looks at it. What can we put
Yeah, that
in
order-
now and what can we put in later?
Yeah, it was real pretty.
Stuff now was
Yeah, we're just like ours is gonna be prettier.
Yeah.
So we gotta be petty at some point.
Dad can do that.
The reasons for everything they did, I love the way the tile played out.
Yeah, that's why we were just like, I'm so happy we did the full hardwood. And
Yeah.
Nathan had a question. Is there a light in the garage beyond this? It's just the garage door opener light?
Yes. So you got
Told you.
two lights overhead. Yeah, two lights overhead.
I'm competitive.
Can't help but recognize when you walk in the house, you're gonna have the open rail here with the metal balusters. Phenomenal. The trim package around the windows. I mean, y'all added that.
And then we got the gutters going up outside, right? That was something. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, see, I mean, all this we were really so happy with. And so, you know, it's not something where, I mean, he's not a douchebag. I'm really not a bitch, I promise. I mean, I'm sure first impression, but, you know, it's, really, I hope that, you'll find that we really are not that bad to work with, just if y'all work with us in
You don't want
turn.
what you paid for. We understand that. And we're not here to give you what you pay for. We want to go above and beyond, you know?
All right.
It's about relationships and delivering a quality product and making sure that you're in a house that's built to last, so that you don't have to be burdened by people coming in and out of your house to make repairs and stuff like that. So
Yeah, pretty much. I've just seen, like I said, I lived around a demo zone all the time.
She'd be okay with that. I'm kind of like,
Well, no, I mean, I don't want to live in a demo zone because of stuff like that. Like, I mean, Dad like coming home and saying, hey, I got bored and ripped out all the countertops. All right. But,
that's what I mean.
Like-
Going up on the countertop, just like, why not?
well, I mean, but it's that versus a being rod.
extremely spacious up here. Look at this.
Yeah, no, our entire,
God, love this.
all of the back upstairs is mine.
Yeah, this is incredible. This is the tray ceiling. I love it. I love the way the tray ceiling finishes out. Looks like you've got a nice sitting area over here. So
That's
this is
for
gonna
me.
Provide some nice separation. Really provide some nice separation. Open concept is the key nowadays in the design feature. This is going to help.
Yeah, no, that's going to be like my sitting and dressing room.
Not a ton of people do it, and I think it's just the coolest option to this. I'm like, why
Yeah.
not pamper yourself a little bit?
Well, my parents, they've got 2 bathrooms off of their bedroom and a sitting room off of their bedroom. And I was like, that's so cool. And
And then add in how big that master closet is. This is a
that's the size of our office at home.
It's a suite. Like, when you get in there, you'll be like, oh.
Yeah.
In another one of our neighborhoods, she had like 300 pairs of shoes, and she wanted to build a big island.
Yeah.
She could.
You know, that's what I'm gonna do.
They've gone over it a few times
look
with us,
awesome.
but, you know, I'm always
We
so cool, more and more.
I have four. I take up 4 of our closets, and that's just because he takes up the other one.
You may turn this into a closet then before.
Yeah, this is gonna be where my vanity and like floor mirror, and this is gonna be just for me getting dressed in the morning. Yeah, that's it. And then that's gonna be his game room area. So that's it.
Cool. You guys came into a happy medium with that bonus room space. It's like let's get.
The blown-in
This is
installation will
gonna
go
make
in.
this house
So
so
after we
neat.
are done.
Yeah, I was just like, I need a place to run away.
Really
Like,
good trim outs.
if we're gonna have kids, I need to have an escape chamber where nobody can find me.
We'll go in there and we'll set all the truck up and we'll blow in that attic. So that is
Oh, no, wait a
a
second.
phenomenal insulating
I
system
think
for
this
your home.
should pick up on him.
There was one thing that's, I saw these up in the front of the room, and I was just making sure, these aren't actual vents, these are just like inlets, or are they actual?
So that is going to be basically for this size of a room, it's gonna have a filter in it. It is a mini
Okay.
return for this
So
space.
you're right.
I know, I keep
It's
telling you.
about, literally, you're looking at a heavy, say, almost a half of your upstairs. So they have to upsize that return. So.
Yeah, no, you see this shit in Ingrid. I did that on purpose.
I just wanted, I was curious about that, because she had brought that up, and I was like, I don't Oh, we had to have another one, because I know you have the big ones there.
Yep. Yep.
So-
You have one downstairs. You've got two upstairs. Split zone system. So you'll have a thermostat downstairs and a thermostat upstairs. When it's in the heat season, it's the best idea to keep the temperature difference 1 degree lower downstairs than upstairs. It kind of creates a bubble and does not let your staircase act like a chimney and where heat's going to rise. So if it's hotter up here, it's gonna kind of push that back downstairs. If it's equal in temperature, that heat is going to escape upstairs. You have a hotter upstairs than a downstairs.
Makes sense, but I never would have thought to do it.
Yeah, and it's opposite in the winter. So.
Okay.
See, that's why I've been here. That's the more you know.
So, I'm sorry, the master bath in there, the culprit marble tops. I think the flooring is the Marco bone. Yeah, so 13-inch tile there. See the 6-sided assembly here, all the corner studs. So great job on that, Jonathan. We have studs in the corners, so that's huge when we're going in and putting tile in a shower. We want to make sure there's solid backing there. Stud spacing is great for that, and we've got the can light overhead. So that's gonna make for a very, very nice shower. Got the lip here to keep the water in after we put this enclosure up. So there's multiple different types of shower pans, but
Right.
this lip and that textured bottom is great.
Oh, okay.
We put water in the unit so that when we're hanging drywall, hanging siding, etc., if for unfortunate reason a nail, a screw, or anything were to pass through a pipe, we have a means of testing that. So we have a gauge, we'll know if it drops.
Okay.
We always want to have water in that line, and we have the same with electrical. So we can pull resistance tests on electrical to make sure there's no shorts in those
Right.
lines. We have plenty of quality checks with that. Gas lines are the same way, HVAC line sets the same way. So we have manifolds in the attic in which we'll test each line.
Okay.
So
And I hate we never asked this before, but y'all didn't have an option like where we would have like multiple shower heads in the shower, right?
I don't think a rain head is
No.
Nope.
That's something we'd have to do probably later.
Yeah, and I was thinking that's just going to be an expensive upgrade. That's why I was-
Or
Well, we should have asked
can
about that a
always
long
try it.
time
Well,
ago.
the thing about it is, if y'all ever decide to add it,
Yeah.
you can always add it from the back. I mean, you can drill a hole saw in the tile, but you can open up this back wall, add the other diverter, run it up straight to the top plate, go up in the attic, and put it in the ceiling. It's not that bad. And I can tell you those kind of things, those kind of options are the kind of the, sorry John, I know you're standing here, but those are kind of the good options to do after closing.
Yeah.
And those are the options that they don't really account for on an appraisal. So
Yeah.
it's not a bad thing to.
That's
add
like the
to
crown
project.
molding and stuff like that. That's why we took that off like downstairs because we were just like that's easier to come in and add
The square foot is
versus
what
like
you
the
want.
gas line and the room space and stuff like that.
Yep, and you've got the square foot, that's for sure. So.
Oh, we have a tub.
Oh, you got it all planned out.
Yeah, in my head we just have to. We got a lot of new furniture to buy. So, but I don't like kind of getting like in Frankenstein in it because like whenever you do that, then you end up with kind of disharmony. So I think
I think this is actually bigger than what we have in our bathroom now.
well it's damn sure prettier at least.
Well, yeah, we got a standard fiberglass, whatever was in there in 1972.
Yeah, the house that we're in is old. It's probably like 1,200 square feet. It's a lot smaller than this.
This is about 2 times the size of the house we're in now.
Oh, it's not 2.5. But,
So what you have overhead, it's kind of quirky the first time you see it, but